The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Falcons will kick it away to start. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out and they'll have the ball first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense
breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing right out the gates.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Turner. Past the first down marker and still running. Wide open spaces. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Military stun.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Falcons offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now the toss. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. On the move. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Falcons are on the move. They'll leave it with him. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running into the open space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Fights off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Nevada. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop.
He's loose. Touchdown, Nevada. Great job by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by a field goal over Kentucky. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here we go. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Hard running there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside and take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Nevada will be forced to punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Working the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Let's go.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Smith. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Falcons have it in scoring position on first and goal. Motion from the back. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Nevada just needs a few inches here on third down. He'll pull it on the read. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Using his legs, it's Turner. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Oh, they're after him. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Nevada. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Roberson. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Falcons in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires left. Touchdown, Falcons! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here comes the heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll throw on third and short. Got his man down the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrison. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Carson. Turning it on. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Falcons have this offense rolling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's long. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had...
He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for their quarterback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The option look. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. It's Wilberson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt.
Number 97 on to kick it away.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Pocket breaking down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just a short pass to the tight end. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking for a crease, it's Woods. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch, it's long. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Pulls it in, it's Harris. He got it out to the 34-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Using his feet. Finds some fresh air. Still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. First down, 10 yards to go.
White 94, white 53.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Touchdown, Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is obviously a no-brainer. Great job by the offense, great execution. Inside of 2 minutes, you've got to go for 2. You've got to dial up this play, try to tie this football game up. What's your favorite 2-point play? Dial it up, and let's tie this game up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, that was 2 points they needed to have to tie this one up. Now, there's tons of pressure on the defense to get the ball back to have a chance to win.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.